Okay, so welcome to class, and this is a quick one for those that are enthusiastic about data, who want to learn data. So today we'll be looking at a concept that I'm going to tag VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. That's basically what we're going to be looking at. So we'll be looking at VLOOKUP. We're looking at it in a very broad concept. All right, how does it work? How does it function? What makes this up? So, for instance, you have a collection of data like this example table you are seeing, and you want to use VLOOKUP. Let's assume we have this like over 1 million or 500,000 or a lot, right? So you want to run VLOOKUP on this. So all you need to do is just know the staff ID or the person's ID or the user ID. That's all. With VLOOKUP, you can query it and get detailed information. For instance, we have what we call the ID, which will be our primary lookup value. Then we have the revenue, we have the age, and we have the phone number. We can get the name. So basically, the first thing you want to do is you want to write equal to, and you want to select the first VLOOKUP value. So that's your primary ID you're going to use to know this other information. Just with the ID, putting in the ID here, you know the value of these other things. So for instance, VLOOKUP, before you do anything with VLOOKUP, you want to highlight the entire table and you go to data and you make sure it is sorted. So we go to column B, then we want to sort it by self value and want to sort it in ascending order, right? So I'll undo why the name ID, why the title came down is because I didn't specify something. I didn't specify that. So we say column B, self value, ascending order. So you cancel these, you go to custom source, then you select B, which is the ID by value in ascending. Then you check this box and say, my data has header, meaning it's not supposed to sort the header. And you click on OK. You can see. You may not necessarily notice, but if you do this in descending order, OK, you will notice it that it will not touch the header, it will only work on the data. So before you do VLOOKUP, make sure your data is sorted in ascending order, meaning from lowest to the highest. So you go back to your custom sort and put it to ascending order. You can see the ID starts from 12 to 27 to 35 to 22 to 62. This is the only way you get the values you're looking for, right? Now we've gotten our first ID, which is our lookup value. Then we want to know who, what is the revenue, age, phone number of the person with this ID. All you do is put your equal to sign, then you type your VLOOKUP, it will come up automatically. Then you select the value, which is the ID you're looking for, put a comma and select the array of the table, put a comma, then you now put what is the index number of that, what is the index number for revenue on this table. So the index number is 1, 2. So after ID you have revenue, so you put 2. Then you put your enter sign. Automatically it's going to tell you the revenue, right? So select that revenue cell and go to your home and go and make it a currency so that it tallies with what value you have there. Then the same thing with age. VLOOKUP, select the ID, put a comma, select the array of the table, put a comma. This time, what is the array for age? Is 1, 2, 3. It's 3. So you hit your enter. You see, it has brought the age down. Then the phone number, the same thing. Look for VLOOKUP, select the ID, put a comma, then select the range of the array of the table, put a comma, then what is the index number for phone number? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 4. Then hit your enter key. Why you are saying hash 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 is because the size of the value is bigger than the current size. Then you just come up here and double click. Then it will fit in. Then for the name, you won't use VLOOKUP because the name is by the left side of the ID in the search value we are using. So we'll use lookup instead. So you put equal to, then you type your lookup, then you select your um, lookup value, put your comma, select the collection of the list you should look through, put your comma, then select that is the vector collection, then put comma, then the result vector. What do you want it to return? That's it. Then you press enter. You can see it's John. So John is the owner of the ID 12657. So if I change this ID to, let's say, 35069, you see the every other value here will change. So we have 35069. The moment I hit on enter, you notice every other value will change. You see it's 12,021 and 64, and the name is Sally. So by the time I change this to 62584, 62584, all of the values will change. So this is Becky. So this is Becky. That's it. So this is how VLOOKUP works. Now, for VLOOKUP, if you do VLOOKUP equals to VLOOKUP, right? You select the search value, put your comma, select the table index, put comma, select the index number, put comma. Then the last one is if you want it an approximate match or an exact match. If you want it to match exactly what you have in your table array, you put it false. But if you want it to find the nearest knob figures or values that is closest to that particular result that is there, then you put it true. So always is always false for approximate match. Then you hit your enter and you have it. All right. So that's the last thing that is left. If you want exact match, you use false. If you want approximate, you use true. So thank you guys, and see you in the next video.